So yeah, we just finished a top dressing job here at this property. Some challenging conditions, definitely, you can kind of see for Bermuda. So we have these big mature oak trees that are shading this lawn. The homeowner did get these trees limbed up quite a bit, so there's more sunlight coming down, but that should help. And you can see there is some sparse Bermuda through the lawn as well. And then as far as what we wanted to accomplish today was, number one, the aerating.
Right.
And the purpose of that, what would you say is the...
So in warm season, you know, aeration kind of does the same in all turf types, but the benefit, especially to these warm season grasses, is we're piercing the root system, or the stolons, not only adding, you know, oxygen and air to the root system, but what happens with these types of grasses is when you cut one of the roots, it forms 3 new shoots. So the goal here is to take a shallow plug. You don't want to see really big plugs when you do warm season aerations. You want a nice shallow plug, just enough to get through that root system. We're trying to get this grass to fill in and spread out. So the more we do of that, the better chance we have of that. So that's the aeration component. It also provides a place for us to deposit some of this really good soil. So, you know, we put the holes in first, then come over with the top dress machine next. You'll see video of Connor running the top dresser, and basically what happens then is we have our cores on the ground and we get a really good soil amendment on this lawn, as opposed to just putting it on top of the lawn. You're actually filling those cores back up with a soil that's going to help aerify and break this real heavy clay soil up.
Yeah, and this mix we're using, it is mostly sand based. It's about 70% sand, soil, and compost. So we specifically designed this mix for Bermuda grass and zoysia. It's an awesome soil amendment. Bermuda loves that sandy mix and is going to help it to spread and thicken up.
For sure.
So using that Bermuda mix of top dressing to amend the soil, promote spreading, and then on top of that, we did a couple of additional products to help it out.
Made a couple decisions on the fly, kind of, on this lawn. Ben had a little Bermuda seed with him. So after we were done top dressing, went ahead and just touched up the nutrients. We put out a little root stimulating fertilizer that'll really help it kind of on its journey back here. And we went ahead, and since we had some areas under these trees that have been just neglected for years and were really thinned out, went ahead and top dressed it with some Bermuda seed at the end as well, and went over some watering instructions with the homeowner. You can establish these warm season grasses from seed, but it's really important, probably even more so than with the cool season stuff, to stay on a tight watering schedule after seeding with these, because we're dealing with a lot more heat than we typically do when we're seeding like your fescues and stuff in the fall.
Yeah, and this lawn, due to the conditions, shade, big trees, a lot of bare, thin areas, it's a work in progress. This is step one. I'm looking forward to seeing this one in a couple months, and
for sure,
you know, get some hot weather on it, watering. It's going to go.
Like you mentioned earlier, one thing, the homeowner really did what we asked here, which, if you have conditions that create a negative impact on your lawn, before you're really going to take steps forward, you kind of have to fix those first. And by really getting a good limb up on these trees, even if you compare it to the neighboring trees, these already are allowing so much more sunlight and airflow to the lawn, which is really going to help a lot.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Well, let's get some after pics in a couple months, and
we'll send you those too.
you know, it's going to turn out great.
Yeah, I think so. Homeowner's really happy. He said we were awesome and really was impressed with the job we did. So
Yeah.
it always makes us feel good for sure.
Definitely. Charlotte top dressing.
Yep.
Let's do it.